yeah, I wasn't going to do this. This wasn't going to be a Decca video today. But we're watching his lives over the past day or two. He's gotten to a point where he's fucking pissing me off a lot. Like you can see, he's just actively trying to rip money off vulnerable people. I mean, like he said, he was on a plane to Thailand or something, and then took the post down 10 minutes later, and then the next day, he was back in his mum and dad's box bedroom. He says he's got to Dubai on a training camp, for fighting. Anyone knows that that's like one of the dearest places to go. Do you know what I mean? And so it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like in my mind now, Decca's supporters fall into like 3 categories. The people who know he's a wrong un, but don't give a shit. The people that think he might be a wrong un, but don't want to admit it to themselves. And then the third one are people that believe him because they're too thick not to. Which I class them as the really vulnerable ones. And like he's on about people going over to FFM because he's going to stop doing lives on YouTube, which he won't, he'll keep doing them. You look, he was going to have a 3-week break and then boom, back on the same day and then twice the day after. Like he goes on about this FFM, wanting to charge people, having a start price of $7.99 a month. And for what? For absolute shit content, because there's no fights, no nothing, or you can watch me training and all that. Who the fuck wants to watch him training in that fucking oversized nappy thing that he wears? The man is absolutely unbelievable. People have got to stop giving him money, because it really is getting seriously out of hand. Like in my mind now, when he's wanting people to go to that FFM, because he knows his time's nearly up on YouTube, and he can't face the shit people are giving him. There we go, I'm going to have a little look down here. But also now it's starting to, like in abusive relationships, when they try and get the partner away from the friends and the family and stuff so they can fully manipulate them without anyone interfering. That genuinely feels that like that's what he's trying to do now with the FFM, because he knows people are pointing out where he's going wrong and what a wanker he is. You know what I mean? And people that watch my channel, I think most of them know that I don't be nasty to people for no reason. Do you know what I mean? It takes me a lot to get pissed off with people. But for what he's doing now, he's absolutely unforgivable. The way he's taking the piss out of people. You know what I mean? $7.99 a month. And like I say, for what? Because his content's absolutely crap. And there might be people watching this thinking, yeah, well, your content's not much better, mate, or no better. But even if it isn't, which I know it is, because at least I'm not stuck in a box bedroom, but I'm not asking anybody for any money, and I wouldn't ask anybody for any money. Right, see if we can get some clean shot tonight. And yeah, it is up to people what they spend their money on. But it does feel like I say, there'll be some people that don't give a shit he's a wrong un and just like him. Do you know what I mean? But I think there's a good number of people that he has managed to manipulate and get to believe his lies, and he does lie. He lies absolutely loads. He's getting to a point now where nearly everything that comes out of his mouth's a lie. How's it going, lads? You alright?
Right.
Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, his lies are absolutely unbelievable. And like I say, it genuinely does feel like he's trying to separate the supporters from the haters, just because he wants to spin his absolute bullshit without getting pulled up on it. Do you know what I mean? He says about Motorsports Buggy. I don't know how to say his name properly, to be fair, but it's like he said about him about go to Carlisle Town. It's like as if I'm going to go into Carlisle Town, there's cameras. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fight someone there. I don't think Buggy was on about fighting him. I think he was basically like, if you're not hated in your town, come into the town centre and prove you can walk around your town. But he couldn't because he can't walk around his town. Because he is fucking hated. And like I say, I always say I don't know for definite if he is a nonce or not, because I'm someone, if I'm in an argument, I like to know the facts so I can chuck facts at them. So then you can't be wrong. And so that's why I don't push the nonce thing, because I don't know for absolute sure. But there's a lot of stuff I do know for sure about him. You know what I mean? One of them is his absolute nightmare around women. He cannot be trusted. I mean, look, they're saying about got a fucking martial arts thing and in fucking Thailand and that. He's living in a fucking dream world. Do you know what I mean? It gets to a point now where I think he's starting to believe his own bullshit. Because it is, people, it is utter bullshit. Like $7.99, who the fuck? And there was people on the, and he was on about fucking, join for free and all that sort of thing. Fucking hell, what are you falling for that shit for? It's like fucking Netflix and that sort of thing. Oh, we'll give you fucking a 3-month trial, because then they know most people will fucking carry on paying. Do you know what I mean? But if you're considering paying $7.99 or even more to watch his absolute crap, then you seriously do need to start looking at yourself. What the hell are you doing? yeah, you do seriously need to start fucking thinking about the way your life's going. Because you should not be supporting him. Like I say, he's a total liar. He says he's not bothered about money. But yet all he does is, he says he's not bothered about money, and literally in the next breath, he's saying, oh, you can buy a super sticker or fucking whatever other shit he says. But yet he's not bothered about money. You're a fucking absolute idiot. And again, everyone will know that I did give him benefit of doubt on a few occasions, but that is absolutely gone. Because the more and more stuff he says, the more I think he's literally bad to the bone. You know what I mean? He goes on about fighting that fucking motorsports and a few other people, and not against motorsports. You know what I mean? I don't mind the lad, it could be entertaining sometimes. But he knows motorsports, he's no big fighting man. Do you know what I mean? But he doesn't have that same energy when it's like a Mick Terrell or people like that. Because he's a bully. Decca Heggie is a bully. I'm not doing a training camp. Fucking hell. He's an absolute idiot. I genuinely do class one of my biggest mistakes in life was ever getting taken in by his crap. And that only happened because I was at a really low point. Do you know what I mean? And I'd never go down that road again. Have I got perfect mental health? No. Would I fall for his crap again? Absolutely not. Because he's one horrible cunt. I mean, we're talking about someone. You know, I mean, I've definitely given benefit of doubt far too many times. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're talking about someone that thinks it's no big deal to have a wank on a train. Who the fuck does that? And thinks it's alright? I tell you who does that, someone that's absolute fucking wrong 'un. And if this just shuts off suddenly, guys, it's just the camera. But sorry I'm having a bit of a rant, but he's got me so pissed off over this last day or two, just with his barefaced lies. Do you know what I mean? And they're getting even more barefaced as time goes on. I mean, like, on the line, people said to him, I thought you was having a 3-week break. Didn't say it in a nasty way or anything. He was just saying it normally. And he was like, well, so what? Don't fucking like it if you don't want to. Don't fucking watch it if you don't want to, if you don't like it. It's like, it's just asking a fucking normal question. And when you say you're going to be having a break for 3 weeks, yeah, you don't have to if you don't want. But when you get pulled up about it, at least give a bit of an explanation. But no, he doesn't. He just tries to get offensive. So I just really, in a lot of ways, in the past, it's like I just wanted to have a bit of my say, and then sort of like, in a way, leave him to what he fucking wants to do. But I'm way beyond that now. It's a case of, I'm sick of him taking advantage of people, lying about everything. Don't get me wrong, in my life, have I ever lied? Yes, I think we all have. Do you know what I mean? To get yourself out of a bit of fucking serious shit or something. But he uses it as a fucking way of life and like a fucking hobby. You know what I mean? His two big hobbies, ripping people off and lying. It's absolutely unbelievable. And like I say, people, please don't support him. Don't be giving him money. He says he's not on coke. Fuck me, you can hear him sniffing when he goes out of that room. And then he fucking comes back, fucking touching his fucking nose and fucking sniff, fucking sniff. The lad is just an idiot on so many levels. So people, please don't give him a chance to rip you off. Right, we're now, guys.